Yo, what's up? This is the Ipos vlog. Today is April 18th, 2016. It's a Monday. It's like noon. I just woke up um, pretty recently. Uh, yeah. To start off the bat on this one, I want to make this channel better. I want to make it, bring it to another level. And there's a couple things that I want to do. Have different kinds of playlists, like different kinds of videos set up, like these ones. This playlist is the Ipos vlogs. And then have another one that's all tutorials, Ipos tutorials for how to use Ableton, Massive, all the different plugins that I use, which is not that many. I'd stick to a couple and really fucking learn them. Yeah, tutorials. I feel like that would bring this channel up another level. And good tutorials too, not just run-of-the-mill, I'm gonna do a few, introduction tutorials, like introduction to Ableton, introduction to Massive, but I really want to get in there, and I don't just want to do videos that are just showing you how to make this one sound. It's going to be more like, I'm going to show you how to make a certain sound, but I'm also going to bring you up to speed on Massive, and sort of open your eyes to going into it, and showing you using the routing, using the voicing page, understanding that inside and out, internal envelopes, layering, how to fucking use multiple different instances of Massive to create a bass line that's using different call and response, things like that, really fucking next level Massive shit that's not just oh, I know how to make this crappy little sound now. It's kind of so really good. And I want that to also, for me to learn from that, for it to be challenging, so that I'm actually learning something along the way. So there's, room to make mistakes and shit, but I really want to do some solid fucking tutorials. The next thing would be music videos. And not just, I'm going to do two different playlists. I'm going to do actual music videos where it's you have the song pre-recorded and everything like that, and then you put that over video footage, and the guys are kind of lip syncing or whatever. But there's also, with that, there's more room for special effects and conceptual work and things like that, and telling a story. So there's that. And then there's also cypher videos, which is basically live footage of us out in the park, me and homies doing fucking cyphers, and then you take the instrumental without the vocals and you layer that on there, so that you can actually hear, because we're probably going to be playing it on a cell phone or something, just so that we can keep beat and know where we are in the song. But I want the voices to, so it's more of a live performance that way. And then also do videos of actual live performances on stage and shit. So there's music videos. And then I also want to do shit where it's have a GoPro or something like that, and fucking, go out and have fucking adventures and shit like that, with the homies, bring the GoPro and go explore somewhere, or and fucking sort of do excursions out to kind of I don't know. I just thought it would be a good idea. I don't know, nothing too incriminating, but go drink beers somewhere and smoke a joint or something, or go to a bar or something and have cool conversations and shit, or maybe go out to one of the events down in the fucking city, like, out in the park and shit, live music and stuff, and or house parties, uh, you know, whatever, like, I'm doing, with friends, whatever is going on in the Ipos universe. Uh, um, so yeah, so that's what I want to do to get the YouTube channel onto a next level. It's going to take a little while before that kicks in, but um, yeah, I'm going to get it started and definitely work on it. Um, might have live performance. Um, might have a live performance video pretty soon. That's not just Sacred Law, which works under Ipos, um, but also like Famous Freddie Fallon, Icky Mac, Lucy Graw, uh, uh, Dreezy, Karma Sutro, Manos Lindas, just like all the people that I know that make music that are in like my direct circle, I guess, or not direct circle, but like, because I don't know Dreezy too well, but he's actually pretty cool. Um, so, yeah. Um, but yeah, so there's going to be that as well. So that's probably going to go up pretty soon, like sometime in June. And I've got two different concepts, two different video ideas. One of them is one of those cypher videos out in the park drinking beer and and rapping. And then the other one is a music video of it's like more conceptual. Like there's gonna be a stage and shit, but I'm gonna try to add some light effects, like different color lighting and shit like that, strobe and stuff like that while we're filming. Do a bunch of different takes, and then also chop in like different video filter effects, if I can do that, and as well as you know. Like uh, subliminal messages, like flashes of images and symbols and things, and have it be kind of like twisted, like futuristic demon kind of thing. I don't know. That's like not exactly what it is, but something along just like crazy, distorted reality kind of shit. Uh, so yeah, so it's moving in that direction. I'm not just stuck in a funk or whatever. I'm not in a rut, as they say. Although I'm not. I've created so much in the past like few weeks where it's like I'm not gonna hate on myself for hitting a little like brief moment where I'm trying to write like some raps and it's just not happening. So patience I feel is the key, and who knows, I could finish this video and sit down and write some really awesome stuff. Like it might just, that's how it works. So yeah, better YouTube channel. Definitely want to work on it. Also, I have a new logo, so it's coming. It's coming. I told the guy that I wanted to make it, like give me different options, give me different ideas to choose from, because I'm willing to pay for it, and I want it to be like a creative challenge, I guess. That's just how I work, it's not, I try not to hate on people and shit like that, but in like a creative situation, you know, some people hate on each other. You know, like, oh, I'm the better artist. Like, I'm, you know, no, fucking, I'm the better artist. You're a piece of shit, you know, and fucking, and it's like, just not working, you know? So that's why I want it to be like healthy, competitive in a creative fucking environment, like anything that I do. And like if I want somebody to do something for me, like of course I'm gonna pay, you know, that's his job, but I wanna help. Whenever I collaborate with somebody, it's not like I think of them totally as like a protege, because some people are better than me at some shit, but it's like when I bring shit to them, I want whatever level they're on, it's like I want them to like the shit they get from me to fucking flip the switch, you know, to fucking click them onto that other fucking dimension of artistry. So they're gonna be different symbols, and I'm gonna pick one of them, the one that I like the most. But yeah, currently all my sites are in rebranding process, so they're all blank. All like my banners and profile picture, it's all blank, and it says rebranding in process. Or something like that. So yeah, that's what's fucking going on with that shit. Dirty little party. Dirty little party's fucking coming together. Pretty much everybody is good to go. I'm good to go. Freddie Fallon's good to go. Icky Max, good to go. Lucy Gra, Manos Lindas, everybody except for Karma Sutro. They got a new drummer, so they may or may not be ready. But that would be cool if they just jumped on and just fucking did it. You know, like, they may not be perfect, but I'm not gonna be fucking perfect. You know, that's for damn sure. I'm gonna do my best, you know? So, yeah. So it's happening in June 18th, I think. I got all the artists to be like, yeah, I'm ready for June 18th. And now I'm going to go to the studio and be like, hey, what's up with June 18th? Like 3 slots, you know, like 3-hour slots. Like 1, 2, 3, you know, 9 hours altogether. So fucking, yeah. I'm working, so I'm making money. So I'm able to fund this shit. I'm gonna get a keg. And, pizza. And probably gonna smoke a lot of weed. Yeah. So fucking, yeah. But I do have to get my fucking live set ready for that. I've only got like 7 songs that are ready, or like 6 songs, and I have to get like 9 or 10 songs. So I gotta make 3 more fucking tracks. But I'm taking a break for the next few weeks. I think I'm gonna work on Massive and create a new library of sounds. Try to make a bunch of really sick sounds. Yeah. So I gotta fucking throw 3 tracks together. They can't just be some any old bullshit. I've been writing, but I've been encountering challenges, obstacles, so I just have to write more. That's what it comes down to. Because if you have more art to choose from, like if you have 3 songs worth of material written for any particular instrumental, like it's automatically going. I feel like it's going to be better, because you're going to be able to choose the best, the very best of what you've written. For me, anyways, at this level, that's how it works. Like, if I write just like a verse and it's all right, it's maybe got a little something, a hint of coolness to it, but fucking, then the next verse I write is like super fucking sick, and it's like, I don't know. It's part of the art, There's lots of different ways to go about it, I guess. But I have to write some better material than what I have, for sure. And get a few more tracks set. And then practice the shit out of everything. And then also for the live show, like, gotta get my launch pad, my fucking... the launch pad for the live show. Essentially, it's going to be super simple. For my live show, it's going to be my set in order of how I want to do it. And first song, and it just plays through. And then at the end, it stops playing. And the button goes off. And then I can go on to the next track. And then just go on. And then if I want to, like, jump a track, I can... play one track and then it be like, no, I'll go back to that one later and go to this one instead. And then, I don't know, whatever, but it's better than just, like, I don't know, using a fucking iPhone, I guess. Not by far, though. Not by far. Yeah, and then for other people, like, just do this one, Freddie Fallon, Icky Mac, if he wants me to do it for him, see how many people, and then, so that way I'm kind of, like, always on stage, and, maybe, like, have a beer, like, on the table or whatever, but not drink too much at all, just have a beer on the table and sip from it occasionally. I don't know, if we're smoking in there, maybe smoke a bowl on stage or something. I don't know. But yeah, and then just, do it with this and kind of be the DJ for the show as well. So it's, an Ipos event, but it's not just me throwing the party. I'm also, part of the show. And then I can just, when I'm doing my live show, I can just press the button and then just fucking, essentially, I'm just going to be pressing the button and fucking standing there going, like, and fucking drinking, It's not like a serious, like, all the work for this is done beforehand. With actual DJs, the work is done on the spot. So they're always constantly mixing, but this thing, like, you can just mix all the songs together already, like, so you do all the work in the studio, and then when you go play the live show, you can just press buttons and drink. So yeah, that's my plan for Dirty Little Party. Yeah. So anyways, that's kind of what I'm mulling over right now. Everything's 2 months off. It's 2 months away. So I've got time to, like, work on other things as well. But things are in the motion. They're working, and I'm gonna use that studio where I throw the party to also shoot the music video for Immortal, and yeah, and I've got possibly shoot if I like stack hella paper like in the next couple weeks, maybe go shoot the video for Misrepresentation Cipher and like go drink beer and smoke a blunt in the park and kind of like do a live, you know, do live raps. um, yeah, my verse is all right for that one. It's like out with my crew in the dark, drinking a brew in the park. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn, and I'm down on my luck. Down to my last fucking buck. I got a reason to blaze. All the disease in this place. Memories I can't erase. I'm a fucking disgrace. You can tell by the look on my face that I'm ill. Gone with the thrill. Gobble a couple of pills. Gobble my dick 'cause I'm killing. Some shit like that, Yeah. But it goes on. And then it's gonna be me, myself, Lucy Graw, and Swanson. I think that's who I have planned for it. Lucy Graw's already written, I'm written. Gotta put the pressure on Mr. Swanson. I don't like to put pressure on artists, because I don't like pressure. But sometimes it's gotta happen just a little bit. Just a little. Hey, man. Hey. I like to call it non-pressure. It's non-pressure. It's I present the challenge or present the task at hand. But it's here, man. We got this thing going on. Trying to get this thing done, but it's no pressure. And it's true. Because I'm not trying to be like, listen, like, we're just gonna drop you because you're not, or like, I don't know, like, there's only so many ways you can go about it. I'd rather be the guy that's like, I don't know, that's just how I am. Try not to be an asshole about it, because I can definitely be an asshole, but I'd rather not be. Yeah. Anything else to cap off? Let's see. I don't know. I gotta work on my sacred law. I've been writing in my book, my Being a Better Artist book. And it's basically just like constantly writing different shit, making lists of different things that need to be done, and like, giving myself assignments to complete and shit like that. Trying to be, what's the word, disciplined about it, I guess. And it's helped me. It's helped me like get my ideas out of my head onto paper, and then like somehow the ideas in my head have become like I can look at them. They've become more solidified, and like because I've written them out. So once it's written down, it's like I don't even need the book. It's already like I've kind of logged it in. Simple approach, but yeah. And then it's also great because if you do forget something, you can just go back to the book. And I like go through too, like when I go through the book, I go through all the different pages and have a look at everything and see if I've like forgotten stuff, or like see what I was thinking on a particular day, or like but it's lots of plans too, like plans for the party and the music videos and YouTube and all that stuff. Yeah, but I've been writing about sacred law, and it's like coming up with like different characters like that Sacred Law plays, because Sacred Law is like this, to me, is almost this persona of mirrors, or like a sort of like a prism of some kind, and I can shoot through, and like it can be different kind of characters. Um, where is that shit? Yeah. But I wanted things to be kind of edgy, or a little bit, definitely kind of American, Californian kind of, but on like, a little bit outlandish. Like, it's better if I just kind of go through some of these characters. There's these three that I started out with. They're not characters, but they're kind of like themes that I'm into, and that I feel like I could, that I'd work in really well, for like writing. Psychedelic nightmares, degenerated gangsterism, mind warping storytelling, things like that. So here's the characters: drug abuser, party animal, occultist slash demonic vessel channeler. Like, like, I'm not a demon, and I'm not possessed, but what I can do is do like a pseudo possession where I can, but that's strictly conceptual and for theatrics. Psychedelic freedom fighter slash adventurer, drug trip guru slash shaman, manic depressive, paranoid manic depressive, nightmare walker, outlaw gangster, intoxicated mastermind, American rebel, reclusive beatmaker slash loner poet, urban legend, those kinds of things, and try to express along, like, try to be those kinds of characters, and not like having like a voice that's like a particular character. It's kind of like, expressing different kinds of roles through, the portal of Sacred Law. This is, yeah. So, I think I'm gonna wrap up and fucking get to work and shit like that, make music and stuff. So yeah, peace. Have a good day.